Hello everyone, Renir Games here with yet another Factorio episode. This is then episode 50. And in this episode we're gonna see if we can launch the rocket. I doubt we're gonna get to it, but we're actually at 58%. As this one is working on constructing the rocket. But I can see the main thing is that we're not getting that many low density structures. And that is because we only have 5 of these constructing, and they're not building that fast. So there's two options we can do. We can put in some speed modules, or we could upgrade the assemblers itself too. And I can actually see we actually haven't researched the better assemblers yet. So I was thinking maybe we should just do that, because it's just 150 of these 4 here. And I don't think that's going to take too long to research. And while that is researching, we could get some better speed modules. And I can't remember if we had that in the mall. We at least have the normal speed one here. But of course they seem to be used. And the question is, where are they getting used? Me and remembering stuff. I feel like maybe they're getting used in... where are they actually getting used? Is it a radio, radar, something that uses them? Where was that again? Maybe going on the... There it is. Okay, so they're loading up here. There isn't that many of them though, but me stealing a couple I don't think it's gonna be a problem. There, and then to make the next steps we need some of the blue processing, and that should be over here, so we should just grab a few. There, and then we can actually make a module number 3. I have a feeling that it's gonna take forever to crunch or build, but of course we need a few of those. And then what if I end that one and make... How many of these can I make? At least 3. I'm not quite sure how many the assembler number 3 can take in modules. If it's just 2 still, or if it's maybe another one. But we're gonna see that when this one gets done researching. I guess all our labs are crunching on it. Yes, of course we don't have that many labs, but it's still getting it done in a fairly good speed. Okay, and another thing I am a little happy about is the steam engines here are actually completely turned off in the daytime, and only turns on when the solar doesn't make any power at all. Of course, it takes a little time to buffer it up again, but as you can see now it's buffering up, and then these will turn off, so that's very nice. So we will be building some more solar, so it will speed up a little faster, but of course I can see we need some more accumulators for us to maybe be able to last out the entire night, so we don't use that much coal. And using less coal equals less pollution, equals less of these bastards. Yeah, so that is something we want to look into too, is some more accumulators. Let's see on the mall. Have we already made some, maybe? Yeah, we already have around 100 soon. And yeah, we should just be building that, if you ask me. So let us see. So it's 4 by 4, yes. So if we copy this one, then this should work. And I guess we could just have it close to the train, because it goes a water line there, so it might not work directly there. But it should work working here. So if we make 2 of them there, that should be working nicely. Of course, the main problem is then to connect them. Yeah, didn't we? Yeah, we used this. That's right. So if we use this one there, and that's going to connect, and it should connect to that one, which then connects to the network. Very nice. So the robots are going to be working on that. I really love just having robots. So just cleared out that forest like it was nothing. And our assemblers should be done here. So while they're working on that, we can look into the new assemblers. I'm just manually gonna craft them, and apparently they need speed modules too. Oh, come on. Speed module recipe, yeah. Because I think maybe we ended up crafting a few of those speed modules. I think. Am I blind? I am probably blind. There they are. Speed module 2. So that is then 60% increase. But of course the energy is also going up. As you can see, this one takes 330 compared to 155. But still, we're just gonna push them in there. And then when we get a few more assemblers, then we're gonna putting this one too. So then it should be going even faster. Oh, actually up to 4. Oh, that's cool. Then I'm just gonna grab this one and put that one in there too. Very nice. So now this one is working at 90% faster. And also the crafting speed is faster too. So you can see this one is 0.75 while this one is almost 2.4 in crafting speed. So this one is producing a lot faster. Of course, to a lot higher power price, but that's okay. And let us see, what else should we be researching? We have more or less researched everything in a way. I was actually recommended in the last episode to actually make some satellites, but I can see that costs 2,000 of these, but maybe we should get one of that. Of course, the series is going to be ending when we actually shoot up the rocket, because I do want to make some other playthroughs later on, but for this series, the goal was to get to the rocket, and we are actually getting there very, very soon, so we see if we maybe get the satellite too. So we could put that inside the rocket, so we actually get the white science. Of course, again, we won't be playing much more on this save, but it's still nice to just see how everything works. So we're gonna let that one crunch on that. I'm just concerned if we have enough, because we didn't have any buffers in a way, but it has buffered a lot of resources here, so in a way, it could be that we have enough. It's just growing here slowly. And this one is at 67. And hopefully it's building a little faster now that we have these. I do want to make a few more. So we can just build them all the way up here. And I also want the one that's making the speed modules to let that one get one of these. So we can actually build speed modules a lot faster for us. It's a building right now, yes. I could just see the main problem is maybe that it's not getting that many red ones. But I can see the amount we're requesting here isn't that high. So I'm going to put it to 50 on each. Because we are going to be needing a little speed modules now. So that is now for request. And I'm going to grab you. And I'm going to just put you straight back in. It's just a module 1, but it's still good. And I'm just gonna grab that one too. No, robot, come back with it. Well, okay. There we got the assembler number 3. That's a little more cool gadgets or arms going here. Some more animation. And that one is crafting a little bit more faster. Maybe I could just manually craft some too. And then we could just do that. And therefore it won't be placing it away. I could just get some speed modules myself. And I'm just gonna put all module 1s in like so. Because it's gonna be pulling a lot of energy, and as you can see now it's night, so the electricity is going down, down, down. But I'm hoping to, when we have built all of these assemblers and accumulators, not assemblers, and getting all of these solar ones up, that we might be having a lot more power in the night, because all our steam engines running at the same time is not enough to run our base at the current moment, but it's still keeping it on half speed in a way, so it won't just stand still for the entire night, and therefore our defenses aren't completely useless, which I'm very happy with now that we have a lot of laser turrets. Okay, let's see. Have some modules here for me. Very good. Then we're putting some more in, and we're going to be making the next step modules. I think everything is firing up again. Let us see. Module number 2 coming up. In a way, I could actually make this module 2 crafting here too, though. Maybe we should do that so I don't have to stand here forever. So we're gonna recruit some blue ones too. Let us see. Blue. No need more for more than 50. And you require that, that, and that. Yes. So you're gonna be grabbing from here. But now I'm thinking too, because we do need this one for the radar. But I do believe we have a few radars. This is then 90. That should give us 10. Still need a little bit more. Let us see. You're gonna go up here. That's 4 more. So we do require a little bit more speed modules up there. So I'm a little concerned making this manual. Not automatic, I mean. Because then the problem could end up that we're actually not getting the speed modules number 1 up to where we're making those radars or radios. And we do not want that. I'm gonna put speed modules 2 and 1 of the normal ones. Speeding this one up. Should be coming with another one here now. There. So now we have all module 2. And that one is crafting in 2.6 now in crafting speed. Very nice. We could go to module 3 too, but I don't think we need to go that far. Because now that one went over there. And how many do you need? You need 1 for each time. I think maybe if we do it like this and we only have 1 stack of it, because this one is not going to craft that fast, and I have a feeling this one is crafting a lot faster, so some of it gets to travel up to the radars while the other one gets to be crafted to module 2s. And then we could have module 3 somewhere too, but it's not super necessary. Okay, but that's nice. And I did actually notice too that it was actually an update changing the look of the miners or the drills. So they actually look like this now. I didn't mind the old drill too, but I really like this one too. It looks really cool when you see the drills moving back and forth. Then you can see like the ore going into some kind of grinder here and then back to the belt. So that's cool too. I wonder how are they if you really look from down. I guess fairly similar. Well, that's cool. Very, very cool. Alright, and I'm just checking the ore and everything is good there. And this one is 76 now. So I actually have a feeling we're actually going to be able to launch the rocket today. But then the science pack here with the satellite is not going to be able to get there maybe. So I was thinking maybe we should make some more labs. Has the labs changed too? Or am I in the wrong section? Could be the labs oh no, there they are. Let's make 5 for a starter, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. And let's make 5 more. Even though I could have right-clicked, but too bad. Yeah, I can see we're actually missing some science specs here now. But which one is it? It's the blue one, maybe? Or purple one. So it's getting dragged over on this side, and therefore it's not getting to research that fastly. Of course, one thing is, why do I have these ones here still? That is a good question. It was when I had some chests and so on there, but I don't think it's necessary to have it now. We can still have it like so. So that we start pulling from their own belts. But I doubt we're gonna be able to finish that. But we still let it work here. Seems like it's both blue and purple that seems to be having a little issue. Of course, yellow. Okay, yellow is actually fairly far here still. And I think the blue one could actually still be making. It's like crafting all over here. But it's just... it is buffered, but it's just taking a little time to construct. While the purple one is struggling due to not enough rails coming in. So not all of them are getting to work. It seems like. Why aren't you working? Oh yeah, it's the rails. So maybe some more speed modules down at the rails could be helping it. Or it seems like it's actually stone, lack of stone coming up. And that is probably because our mine is maybe not mining that much stone. Yeah, I can see that all of these are depleted, and there's some stone and stuff we could be setting up here. So that's why everything is not going that fast, and we do not have a train going to a stone mining area. Why did I walk down here? Now I need to walk all the way around. But we can maybe relocate some of the stone miners. I felt like, did we maybe find some stone? Yeah, we did actually find some stone here too. But then we need to run some cables down. Yeah, we see what we do. We can at least move these ones a little so we get to mine as much as possible. These are still working. You're still working, but yeah, okay, we did set it up so actually copper goes down. Good. You're still working, you're not working. Not working, not working, and not working. And then we're gonna be grabbing them again. There they are. And we're not gonna worry that there's a little copper because we have that filter here. So copper should always be going downwards. And connect it like so, and then we have a little bit more mining going on. This is all copper. All copper ore. And it's starting to get stuck here now. I don't like that, because if the copper gets stuck and up here, then actually the stone will stop too. And that we do not want. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a steel chest. I'm gonna put it here, and I'm gonna take this. It's not gonna solve it for long, but at least we have a buffer here then in case this line is starting to get full. Yes. Okay. Just curious about the copper. Why isn't it being consumed here? Probably because the train is already, and we're not using maybe that much copper. So then it's getting stuck here a little bit. So what we could do instead is we can go up here, and then we can go... It's going to red belt, so we can have a splitter there. That should be moving the belt a little bit. So we get to deplete the stuff down here. Okay, and then we should be getting a little bit more stone. Of course, we could set up some stone here too, run a wire down and over here. And that should speed up a lot more of the rails, which then could get us this one faster. So I think we're gonna do that too. We'll have 5 miners on us. I'm gonna make at least 5 more. Then I'm gonna run over the dangerous train. Oh, yeah, see? That's why I need to zoom out, because the train comes so fast that it would instantly kill me and I would scream. Okay, so we're just setting it up like so. Maybe I want 5 more. Give me 5 more, please. Because I have a feeling we're actually crafting it down here, yeah. So we actually have a full stack probably of miners. But I apparently wanted to go a little manual here. And just gonna put that there. And 2 more miners, I think, should do it. Oh, the train. They're scary. Should almost have a wall so I never walk on the train line and need to go in specific areas to cross over the train line. See, the train comes back and forth in super lightning speed. There, and I'm just gonna use these belts. And we're gonna run a belt down here too. And then we're gonna hook up some power. Here and here. There, and then just have that one there. I'm just connecting it up there. Oh, they're actually making a different sound too. I didn't notice that. But that is cool. Then we're gonna have a splitter. Go there, and we're gonna go there. One down, and then we could just have it go underground. Zoom out, run over. And we're gonna have it go down here. Like so. And hope I took the right belts here. Then we're just gonna have it run down here. Oops. And let's see here. I'm just gonna go on the map. I could just have it go straight over here. And we're just gonna remove the walls. They're just there and we never really removed them. Go underground. Can I go underground like so? No, I cannot. But like so. Get some more belts. Then we continue this way. Follow me, Stone. And robots wanting to give me more belts. Would be very nice. Thank you. There. And let's just hook that one up. And I never learned that I actually have them on my toolbar. I'm just used to pressing E. And then I'm gonna go up, and then we're gonna have a splitter. There. And that should speed it up a little bit. I'm not quite sure how fast these are mining. But they're at least bringing a little bit. Of course, now the power is on a lower state due to its night. But they're still gonna be giving us a lot more stone. So that's gonna speed up the rails. So if we're just running up here. Yeah, we can see the rails are crafting a lot more, so they're coming a lot more tightly up here. And that should be making a lot more purple ones. For sure. And the blue one is getting to buffer up a little bit here, and I can see it's the purple one that seems to be the one that's lacking everywhere. Yes, it's the purple one. And how are we for the rocket? 81. Okay, so that one is getting very close too. I want to go down to the mall again. I want to check how much modules do we have now. These, we have actually 15 of those modules. And You actually require a few of the normal modules too to make some more, the better assemblers. We're gonna at least make 3. And we're gonna give some to the science packs. I'm just curious, how fast are we actually making it here? Now it seems like there's maybe a lack of steel. Or is it like our inserters are maybe not able to grab enough resources compared to how much we're using? Which is only using 2 steel, so it's actually wants to fill this one up to 40, which is the double what it needs, and then give it steel. But it's not being able to because this one is just producing too fast. But what we could do is we're gonna add 1 more, and then we're gonna see if I can power them up like so, and that should make it so it buffers up so it doesn't have a wait time. And I'm gonna give it 1 more module. I think this one is then gonna work very nicely at 2.75 crafting speed. Very good. And 81, yes. What happens when I'm pressing on that? Nothing. Very good. Okay, now it actually seems like, oh, we actually have a lot of low density now, but it's actually the rocket fuel now that seems to be the issue. Ooh, okay, there comes the train. Careful for the train. Okay, so why aren't we producing that much rocket fuel? Let us have a look. It actually seems like we are, but it's producing very slowly. We did make the assemblers, but maybe we should actually give the assemblers to here. That increased it a little bit, and let's at least give this one all the module 2s we can. So that's gonna speed it up a little bit. So we're gonna get some more rocket fuel. And then we're gonna do the dangerous trip over the train here again. Whoop. And let us see. I'm gonna go here again. And I'm gonna do this. So I want this one to just craft some for me. While I'm maybe crafting 1 manually. Or those 3 manually. And there we have enough for 1 more. At least one's 3, so I want 3 more of the speed modules. Craft it for me, please. And there we are. Then we're just gonna have it place it back, and we can make the last one. And we should have enough speed modules, module 2, to actually fill all of the 3 assemblers here to its max. So let us see. The rails aren't actually coming that fast again, and that could be now the lack of the steel we're missing now. I just need to look here. Yeah, the steel is coming here, and it seems like there's a lack of steel. So these are actually crafting well enough, but it's actually the steel that is not producing that much. And we're not getting that much iron plates in either. Could also be that it's traveling on a lower speed belt. So let's ramp up the speed of the belt. Transport belt. Let's do that. And let's do a blue splitter. And we're gonna go blue underground. Blue. And blue. And we're still gonna go blue on all the belts here. At least this one. All the way down like so. And we're gonna do it on this one too. So down, all the way over there, and we're gonna go blue like so. Of course it goes that way too, but we're not gonna go blue on that direction. So down and all the way down here. Like so. And then we're gonna do a copy. Yeah, the belts are there, so there's nothing to worry about there. I'm just gonna do 3 maybe. Copy of 3. And we're gonna place it there. And in a way, we're gonna place it here too. Just don't hope those... This one is gonna get in the way. And I have a feeling these ones too, so... I'm just gonna do that. And like so. And that should give them all power again. First there's some power lag here. So we should just manually place down a few. There we go. And that should increase our steel production a lot. Of course it takes up the power too. But I don't think we're in any kind of trouble. Here we have some biters. Biting on something, most likely. But let's do a little cleanup. Is anybody shooting? Are we out of ammo? Oh, it's coming from down there. So we want one there, we want one there, and we want one here. Hopefully that do a little clearing. Okay, we want actually one here too then. And then one more, please. Thank you. Alright, how are we actually for ammo and stuff? This one is full. And this one, of course, use some bullets now. Let's see, constantly going and checking on this one. 86%. Very cool. Of course, now you can see there's coming a lot of iron. But we're not maybe producing that much iron to keep that up and the rest of the system up too. As everything is traveling on blue belts, but I can see there's a little hold up here where we're a little closer to the main junction or whatever you can call it. So I might... 3 engines are gonna go on fast. Here. And the same here, so at least 3, because we can see there we're kind of like waiting a little to be placing down the iron plates, so we should just do that on all of these at least. So we'll constantly always place down. I can still see there's a little, like this one is waiting to place down. But I don't think we can do much more with that. But I think it's going okay now. We're speeded up the steel a little bit. And I think these steels are only traveling to... yeah, over here. And then goes over to there. And also splits over to the rails, yes. So it's filled up this line, and there's coming a lot more steel now, seems like. So that should speed up the rails. And that should allow these ones to craft a little faster. I'm gonna put down one assembler at least, and give it module 2 speeds. Like so, so this one will always work fastly here. Of course, it needs to get around 30 rails before the next craft. So I have a feeling this one arm here is maybe not efficient enough. So we're actually going to be doing the same... Oops, that was the wrong way. There. And that should give power to everyone. So it should be able to keep up whenever the rails are coming a little faster. So you can see this line is maybe a little overkill due to how much rails we actually need on the belt. But it's okay. But we have at least speeded up the process of everything a little bit more at least. And how are we for the accumulators? Power is on full, but this one is still being drained, so I can see now we're actually using more power than actually managing to store or produce by the solar. So therefore, actually in daytime now, the steam engines actually need to activate a little bit too. But that could also be because our mall is maybe working a little bit more on certain things. And we just put down a lot more steel melters here. So it could be a lot of stuff affecting the power right now. So more solar is a thing, but we're out of solar panels, so we're just slowly crafting that. So the question is just what's the next step? This one is 90% now, and I can see we're only 50% on the research. So actually I have a feeling we're not going to be able to launch with the satellite. But again, it doesn't really do anything for us right now, as the series is kind of over when we have launched the rocket. Let's see, what is the holdup on the rocket now? Is it still the rocket fuel? It seems like it, but of course the radars or radios. Yeah, it's not called any of that. It's called rocket control unit. But I hope you guys understood what I meant. It's kind of getting low too, as there's none here. It's only 14 and 20. That's gonna give us 3%, and that means we're missing 60. That means we're missing around almost 60 of those rocket control units. So that is something we need to work on too. And the reason why it's not building is because of speed modules. And I have a feeling we're just gonna be controlling this to not be made into these. So we're just gonna do that. And now all the speed modules are gonna go up to make more rocket control units. Like so. But we did get a few module 2 ones. Just love looking at items going everywhere. Even though it looks like a little mess, but still love it. Alright. And now it's on 92%. And it's the rocket fuel that's not coming that often here. And now I can see the next problem seems to be we're not making that much solid fuel compared to how much we're crafting. We have a little, of course we are making a little of it to this too. Maybe we should just shut down these, as it seems like it's going good. Of course we can still convert heavy oil because we're not using that much lubricant. But I don't think we need to make that much petrol gas anymore. So we could just, in a way, maybe remove 3 of them. Of course, maybe I shouldn't take any power, but it doesn't seem like it connects to anywhere else. So we're just gonna have those remove that. That should fill this one up a lot more. And what we could do is we could put some more speed modules maybe in these. Run over? Oh, it's terrifying every time. And we're just running down. I'm not quite sure if there's a way to order robots to actually bring speed modules. Nope. Maybe? I'm not quite sure. But we're just gonna manually put them in. That should increase it by 90%. So 90% increase, 90% increase, and 90% increase. Of course, power consumption 180% increase, but now we're getting a lot more solid fuel in there. That should allow these to craft a lot faster. And let us see, should you have some speed modules too, maybe? You can have some, you're not getting any. Okay, that should increase it, yes. Very nice. The stone one here has stopped, so it was a little overkill with stone, but that's okay. And let us see, it's 94 now, but now it's missing both rocket control units and rocket fuel. But again, the rocket control units are gonna get more speed modules now, so it is gonna be working a little bit more. As you can see, all of them are actually working, producing those units for us. Little concerned about the rocket fuel though. But as you can see, it was hammering a lot there. And run over. There. Okay, maybe I should increase one of them. The speed of it at least. Because we can see now all of them are working, so eventually it might start buffering up here a little. So if we take those assemblers, we made 2 of them. There, and we're gonna give at least one of them this super boost. Like so. As you can see, it's the animation here is going a lot faster, so that's just cool. You see, the faster it's moving, the faster actually the animation is going to. Okay, and there we go. And this one now is so close. We're just 5% away, and sadly the research is not managing to keep up. And it seems like purple wasn't the problem anymore. Now it actually seems like yellow became the problem, as the missing low density structures, and all our low density structures is actually going to the rocket construction. So that is actually what caused everything now to kind of like halt up a little. Even if it's going in a faster crafting speed a little here. Of course it is actually buffering up here, so very soon it will actually be filled. So we could actually do that. But I still don't think we're gonna get enough yellow ones before their launch. So what we're gonna be doing instead, we're gonna put something else in, I think. Trains are traveling very fast. Very cool. Yeah, we are gonna be making another Let's Play of Factorio, but then where I'm a little bit more experienced, and I want to see how I handle the game from the starter point again, then with a little bit more less noobish approach to everything. Of course, I'm still considered a noob, I would say, but I want to see how I'm doing, and I also want to maybe play with a few mods, but that we see when I figure out to do another Let's Play of Factorio. But now I'm just chatting a little bit because it's very soon launch time here. So where is our tank actually? Tanky tank, where did I park you? There you are. 98, so it's almost like a countdown now. I'm just gonna turn off that one, and I'm gonna go get my little tank. Hey, bloop. And I'm just gonna ram through the wall. Can I get through before the robots? Yes. Oh no. Whoops. The robots are not gonna like me for that. Okay, okay. Let's park the tank there. I just wanted to have the tank here to just spin a little. But I ended up destroying everything else in the process. Let's see. We need a little lights. Build it back. Okay. Got a little grumpy, but that's okay. They're not angry at me. And I think actually you can actually shoot. Yeah, you can shoot without having a biter as a target by pressing space. Okay, C or space does actually make you be able to shoot. don't think pressing, no. So that is nice. And if we actually switch over to the machine gun, I just need to remember how we switched there. Then as you can see, if I press C, I can actually shoot machine gun. That's very cool. But pressing space with machine gun doesn't shoot. But apparently with the turret here, it actually shoots. And apparently if we shoot, it actually travels, so actually it shoots. If stuff is in the way, it actually hits there. But if I'm using the machine gun, it actually travels over items. But not this one. Okay, I should stop running my own base here now. It's on 99, so it's very close here now. So I'm just going to jump out of the tank. And it's crafting the last part. Voila. Okay. Oh. Getting a little animation here. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Very, very cool. Okay, so we're just gonna do the launch and then we're gonna end up the episode here. So we're just gonna launch. Yeah. Boop. Something's supposed to happen. Oh. That's awesome. Goodbye, rocket. Awesome. And then game finished. Of course, I forgot to put anything inside the rocket. I just wanted to launch. I actually wanted to put a fish inside, but hey, I pressed launch too fast, didn't I? Of course, time played, it says 38 hours. But I did have a lot of AFKing and a lot of different other stuff. So this time here isn't really legit. But I will maybe cut it down to at least maybe 30 hours? 30, 40? I don't know. But yeah, we can see all our stats here. Kills. Character. 1. Did I only have 1 kill? Gun turret. I don't know if this is the stats before I died. I think I died 2 or 3 times in this Let's Play. We're just gonna press continue because you can actually play the game even though you're launching the rocket. But we're actually gonna wrap up the entire season here, and then we are of course gonna be playing it again because this game is just awesome. I just have a few other games I want to maybe play before we're starting on the next season. But yeah, I want to give a huge thank you to everyone that has watched through this Let's Play series so far, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I want to give a huge thank you to all of those that have actually left comments and tried learning me the game. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Of course, it took a little while to complete the series because I'm actually working on the side, so I don't have time to record every day. But it's still been a lot of fun, and I've learned a lot. And this game is really addictive, and I do blame Blind Cheese for that, for making me pick up the game. So he's at fault on everything, but I thank you so much for the suggestion. And yeah, I'm not good at ending stuff, so we're just gonna end it there. So until next time, guys, stay safe and bye.